What's up, everybody? This is Jay Karchi coming at you from IGM with some Dota 2 hero commentaries. So today we've looked at a couple different heroes. Check out our wiki to check some of those out. Leave a comment, tell us what hero you want to see next. Sometimes I love just going all random. I love to get random heroes. I love to play all of these heroes. But today we're going to be checking out another lane support. For some lane support tips and watch me play a terrible Venomancer, you should check out our Venomancer video. But today we're going to be playing Lich, who is a very good hero for people who are just starting to play Dota 2. He is very simple and very powerful. He can do so much in a lane. So I will go ahead and lock in my Lich pick with all of these bots and see what our bots end up picking. So like I said before in our Venomancer video, as a support hero, you want to pick up a courier and wards. Because you don't want Chaos Knight or Viper or Dragon Knight to have to pick those items up. Lich doesn't need a Clarity Potion. I like to pick up a Clarity Potion a lot on a support just so I can cast a few more spells. Lich has Sacrifice, which kills a friendly creep and converts its current hit points into mana, or a certain percentage of those hit points into mana. So what that does is it gives me almost infinite mana. Lets me cast so many spells and grab mana whenever I need it. It also lets me pull the lane back to the tower, because we don't want our lane to be pushing early. And it allows me to keep my carry player or my player that's getting a little more farm in the lane so safe. So one thing I like to do with my supports... Oh, I'm going to harass this Tide. Get away. Okay, he wants to hit me. That's not good. Okay, maybe I thought he would run away, but he's chasing me. These bots, you know. What are you going to do? Oh my gosh. So when I'm playing on this computer, whenever I try to ping for my allies to come, I accidentally hit the Windows key, so there's that. So I used a salve, and this Tidehunter chased me like crazy. But he used all of his mana, and I just used salve, so that's okay. So we want to get a lane up in the river. Watch this. Oh, get that illusion rune. Does my team care about this Tidehunter? So this is just pre-level... This is like pre-game shenanigans that nobody seems to care about on my team. I did it again. I should just delete this video. I accidentally pressed the Windows key when I'm trying to press Alt on this computer. Okay, we won't delete the video. We'll keep on going. Because, just like any other game, you never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to run into in that river when you try to check that rune. So I'm going to put my ward up so I can see that rune when it spawns next time. And I'm going to head to the lane to try to give this Dragon Knight a little bit of a better time. So I'm going to take one of these creeps. Even though I don't have any spells to use besides that, it lets the lane come closer to my tower. I don't know why I'm trying to last hit. I just want to deny. Deny, let that Dragon Knight last hit. Take a swing whenever I can. Sniper with his headshot is so annoying when he shoots you. So we'll have to be careful of that. The Sven has Stormbolt. Being aware of what spells the other heroes can cast on you is so helpful because you don't want to get yourself into stuff you can't get out of. So I'm almost out of regen because of those shenanigans with Tidehunter. But I feel like it's good that I just delayed him a little bit from whatever lane he was going to, which was mid. So I'm sure our mid hero, if he was a real person, would be happy. So it looks like Rune is bottom. Since these are bots, I almost just typed it to him, but I'm not going to. I did anyway, even though they're robots. Maybe they'll appreciate it. So now level 2, I have Frost Blast and Sacrifice. So almost infinite mana, and now I can do this. I can just harass. Every time that Frost Blast is off cooldown, I'm going to let it go. On the enemy heroes, of course. Not on creeps. and then take a couple shots right after that. I can just keep on harassing them away from the lane, let my Dragonite farm up a little bit. That will be so good for us. When I first got up here, we were in trouble because the lane was so far pushed up. But once I got here, started pulling the lane back, we're in good shape. So I'm probably going to go, probably the good builds go Sacrifice, Frost Blast, Frost Blast. Frost Blast level 2 is good. Sacrifice you don't need to take to level 4 right away. But even a level 1 Frost Blast is annoying to play against. You do need mana for Sacrifice, which is kind of funny, but I need 5 more mana for it. 2, 1. Take one of these guys. Nice deny. Okay, so we talked last time. I have an extra ward, so when that ward runs out, I can drop that. We have a flying courier already, so these are things to check out before you spend any of your gold. I'm going to pick up a magic stick so I can, if I get initiated on, I have a little bit of extra. Those are things you want to check out before you spend any money on yourself. Like, do we have these core support items? My job right now is going to be to let Dragonite farm up so much, so I won't get as much money. But the little money that I do get, I need to make sure I spend it in the right way. If I'm going and buying like power treads for myself, sure, that'll help me survive a little better, but if we don't have a flying courier or we don't have wards, that's just not the right decision. Okay, so I'm denying some creeps. I got a Frost Blast ready whenever they come. Now I could use a little more regen. If I get bolted by Sven, I could be in big trouble. That's why I'm playing kind of far back here. But they are too, because they don't like getting frost blasted. No? Yes. But yes, go. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I didn't think he'd like that. It's okay though. I'm going to bring myself out some more regen. A salve, I guess. Ha! Snipers hit me. Ouch. Now, this kind of sucks that I had to bring myself out a little more regen because I used it all when we were pre-level 1 shenanigans with the Tide Hunter. But, yeah, stuff happens. But it's better to bring myself out regen than either walk back to the base, waste a ton of XP and time, or just stand in the lane and hope not to die, which I probably would eventually. Try to deny that creep. Oh geez. Got a little ballsy there. Regenning now. Okay, oh, there we go. Waiting for a full health. It's better to use your sacrifice on the full health creeps, obviously, because you get a little more mana. Deny. Got it. Okay, level 4. It's debatable whether to get more sacrifice or ice armor. I want more mana, so I'm going to go put more points in sacrifice, but the next time I get an option to do that, I'll probably put in ice armor. Ice armor is really good against melee opponents like Sven. If he's trying to chase somebody, his attack will get slowed. Now, I shouldn't be trying to last hit, but if my Dragonite's not there to take him, then I might as well take him. Get him. Yeah. And Sven ran away. Ouch! I panic sometimes when he throws a Stormbolt. Every time. It's scary, you know? It's one long stun, a lot of damage. So, excuse the girly noises every time I get Stormbolted. And it seems the bots love to pick Sven, so apparently I just make a lot of girly noises in bot games. I think they're doing a decent job of zoning them out of the lane, nuking them whenever they get close. I have no idea what my Dragonite's farm is. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be finishing the game. This is an exercise in practicing our laning skills. But we are doing a decent job. And the thing is, right now, we're in the hard lane. For the Radiant, the top lane is the hard lane, and the bottom lane is the easy lane. And that means just your creeps naturally meet closer to each other's towers there. So because of the length of the lane. So you see up here, our creeps are just going to be out closer to their tower, which is dangerous. But in bottom, the creeps come closer to our tower, which is safer for them. So they're called, some people call them the safe lane and the hard lane. Some people call them the off lane in the, I don't know. You can call them whatever you want, but just know they're different. Oh yeah, got them both in that Frost Blast. Now if I had Ice Armor, this would be a time that I would put on Dragon Knight. He is going for Sven. I'm not sure what he's thinking. Oops, misclick. Now, Frost Blast does have an AoE. It does all that damage. Is a certain amount of damage to the primary target and then a damage in an aura, in an area. So you obviously want to hit the primary target. I missed there. But if you just hit the secondary, ooh, almost got him. Oh, he's so close. Dragon Knight even threw out a Fire Breath to try to finish him off. So it does hit an area, so if two people are right next to each other, you can slow them both, which is nice. I'm being extremely ballsy right now, walking out here blind to put down this rune. If anybody would have been there, I would have been dead. I'm pretty low health. I have mana for money for my boots. I think I'm just going to walk back and get those boots. Walk back up. Even though, like I said, it's kind of a waste of time. Maybe I should have just flown myself out some regen. Whatever. But that's the Lich. I highly recommend the Lich for new players. He is very easy to use. Just Frost Blast people and deny some creeps. And maybe we'll actually play for a little bit longer until I get my ultimate. Yeah, let's play for a bit. Let's see if I get my see if we can kill anybody with my ultimate. We're gonna heal up. Ideally, I would have liked to pick up a TP scroll to get up there faster. So let's talk about some items on Lich. Obviously, getting boots up is a plus. You can turn those boots into phase boots or tranquil boots, both pretty decent. Whatever you feel fits your needs better. Oh my gosh, get up to save my boy. Does Sven have mana? No, he doesn't. That's good. Whatever boots you think you might need. Oh yeah, look at all that damage. But other items to get are... I wonder if I can give my bot tangos. Is he going to take those tangos? No, he's not. Anyways, consumables like tangos and salves you can share amongst teammates. Oh, Chaos Knight's up here. So I can give them to my partner if I need it, if I wanted to. If he was a real person. He would be able to pick those up and we could share them. So, items on Lich, later. As soon as you can get farm, which sometimes is hard. I mean, as a support, it can be hard. Mech is really good, a mechanism, which heals everybody in AoE, which is awesome. Oh my gosh, we are just going crazy. Look at these dives. Look at these dives. Survival. Mechanism is great on a Lich. What else are some great items? Just getting a couple bracers is good, so you can actually stand in a fight and keep on casting a couple Frost Blasts. I'm gonna pick up some mana here. Like I said, we're gonna play until I get my ultimate, and I am so very close, level 6. Level 6, I get Chain Frost, which is like a really, really slow Chain Lightning, only it's ice, which is awesome. So I throw it and it bounces to the next target. So if there's just two heroes standing by themselves, they will blow up. Can't play any real games right now. So if you throw two people standing by themselves, they will blow up. And it is so awesome, so satisfying. But if they split up really fast, oh my gosh, what's happening? Why is he being so aggressive? Oh, here it comes. Chain Frost. Oh yeah, hit him again, yes. So sometimes Chain Frost is just about luck. Throw it into a pile of people, hopefully it bounces where you want it to bounce. But that is the Lich. A couple things to remember. Max Frost Blast first. Get your ultimate when you can. Get a couple points into sacrifice. Use that as often as possible. Just put yourself in a good situation so Dragon Knight can get lots of last hits. See, he's already got almost drums. I mean, that's not awesome, but it's not terrible. Keep wards up on that rune. If whoever Tidehunter. If Tidehunter was going to come up and try to gank us, we'd be able to see him because I have this ward here. Some good ward spots are up on this ledge, maybe up here, or even over here so you can see what their supports are doing in the river. Those are some tips. Lich, very easy to play, very fun, very satisfying, blow some people up. Once again, I'm Jay Karchi. You can find me on Twitter at JKARTJE. And stay tuned to IGN for more Dota 2 coverage.